Welcome to episode 1461, Melanie Perkins, idea of Canva, software billionaires from Australia. This is Cliff Obrecht, age 36, other co-founder of Canva, whom she married in 2021. This is Cameron Adams, the third co-founder of Canva, is 42 years old. This is an outline of episode 1461.
So much. At the start, we were just university students. We knew absolutely nothing about startups or venture capital or how to run a company or how to build a product. And through Fusion Books, we really learned all these really important learnings. We were going from knowing absolutely nothing to learning how to, run a software company and all the really important aspects.
Melanie Perkins was born in Perth, Australia in 1987. Her mother was a Malaysian engineer. At age 19, frustrated learning Photoshop in a design class, she wanted to make complex things simple. She took the big risk and dropped out of college to pursue her dream.
I was at university a while ago now, and I was teaching design programs and thought they were really complicated and that in the future they should all be online and collaborative and a lot simpler. But this was when I was 19 and I had no business experience or product experience or marketing experience or like literally any relevant experience whatsoever. And so I started creating school yearbooks in Australia. So we created a platform so schools could create them. And that went really well and we started to launch, and then it was a pretty long journey. I ended up meeting an investor who flew over from Silicon Valley, and he said if I came here, he'd meet with me. And
Much just approached every single person she ran into, made her pitch, and asked people to be part of her tech team. But sadly, after 3 months, she couldn't find anyone. She recalls feeling like a complete failure as she flew back to Australia, and she remembers listing down all the things she achieved during the trip to the US, and the only thing she could write was staying alive. Her boyfriend Clifford was successfully running the yearbook printing operation back home, and so she felt like he was doing his part, but she failed to do hers. But then after some time, she had another shot. Bill Tai is big on kitesurfing, and he has this kitesurfing getaway event in Maui where it's basically a mix of startup conferences and talks in the morning and kitesurfing stuff in the afternoon. So Bill Tai invites Melanie Perkins, but then she didn't know anything about kitesurfing. But then she was like, oh, I'd love to. I love kitesurfing. And then she went ahead and took kitesurfing lessons. Both Melanie and Clifford went. They knew that this was their chance to get in front of potential investors. And
we pitched hundreds of investors, getting rejected time and time again.
In 2013, she co-founded Canva with Cliff Obrecht and Cameron Adams. Popularity of Canva exploded worldwide. In 2022, Canva has 60 million users in 190 countries and more than 2,000 employees. Now, the secret of her success.
What about all these other competitors? I know there were like a ton of them.
I guess right from the start, we really set out to solve a really significant pain point. Like having seen, firstly, when I was teaching design programs, and then with Fusion, really seeing the pain points that people were having, really seeing the power of having this online collaborative platform. And then just being really true to that. So having even as we were starting our small business with the first company, like trying to get a brochure and getting quoted $1,500 when we didn't have $1,500 to make a brochure.
No.
And so I think just being really focused on the customer's pain point and what they're trying to do.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and leave your questions and comments below. My next video will be Melanie Perkins. 10 lessons. Wishing everyone peace and prosperity.